Hello, I'm Becky Campbell, and I am very fortunate to be your student sixth grade science teacher this year. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and learn a little bit about how we run science class. First, I want to say, excuse my voice, just finishing our first week of teaching, and my voice is always gone by Friday. But don't worry, by Monday, it'll be back. It happens every week. So I will go ahead and just tell you a little bit about our class. So I'm Mrs. Campbell, Becky Campbell. I have been teaching at West for 15 years and I love it. I'm teaching sixth grade science, which is my favorite grade and my favorite subject. And I love it so much that my kids even go to this school. So I graduated from Rochester High School, went to Central Michigan, higher up trips, and now I get to teach here. So it's a really great program that we have at sixth grade science. I'm really excited to share it with you today. So first off, I want you to know, what are we studying? So I don't think it's traditionally what we think of when we think of sixth grade science or science in general, where it's learning facts and spitting them back out. Nope, we are going to be doing a couple of different things. First off, my task is really, my goal is to make your students love learning, ask questions, wonder why, and research. I don't want them to sit there and just spit out vocabulary words, memorize facts, or anything like that. So you'll see that that's really what I'm focused on. In doing so, we're going to focus on four main units. The first one is body systems. We're going to learn about viruses, bacteria. Probably this group is well versed in it already, and now they get to learn a little bit more. Secondly, we're going to learn about choosing food for digestive health, touching some chemistry there. We'll then end the year with the tangled web we weave, which is ecosystems, and of course, keeping it fresh, learning all about plants. Now, a couple of things. You might be thinking, how can I take a fifth grader that had one teacher with all these subjects and put them in a classroom with six different teachers? How do we keep it all straight? So how we are going to do that, we have to use our tools. First, please encourage your student to use their planner. Planner usage is the number one way to stay organized for your sixth graders. If they happen to forget what our homework assignment is, they can always look on the Google Classroom calendar, not on the to-do list like they were probably used to before. I don't like to put things on the to-do list only because I'm trying to distance from technology for right now. I think our kids are on computers a lot. I know other teachers use them. So for science, since we're so hands-on and we have chemicals I don't want to spill on our computers, we try to stay off of them. But I do post what we've been doing every day on the Google Classroom calendar in case they forget what they're doing. Don't be expecting a lot of homework in science. I used to have homework, and then my son entered school and I learned that homework is the worst. And students are going to have it anyways for math and reading, right, every night. So science homework really will only come home if, one, they have not used their time wisely in class, or maybe they're taking a little longer than the rest of the kids, or two, studying for tests or quizzes. Also, the biggest thing they need is an ISM. It is a notebook. They need to bring a notebook. I usually try to leave them in my classroom so that they're not carrying them back and forth with all the other stuff they have to carry. And that's really important. I will also send you guys any emails for study links, any resources like that will come to you virtually. Your students will get a hard copy, but you'll get a virtual one. But the ISN, Interactive Science Notebook, is really the biggest thing they need for our class. And also, if they're ever missing an assignment, please look in Parent View and you'll see it. If you click on the assignment, actually click on it, not just look at it, there will actually be a link to it. So every assignment that they could possibly be missing is always linked in Parent View for you to print off at home. Of course, I have extra copies in the classroom, but in case you're at home and you want to do it then. So this ISN, let's talk about it a little bit. It is our textbook, it is our notes, it is our study guide, it is everything. It's really important that students have it. Right now, as of today, when I checked, every single student had one. So that's good. I like to leave them in the classroom so they don't get lost because they are so important. We are on our fourth year of our new curriculum. There is no textbook. And so therefore, we are kind of making our own textbook. We need it every day. We will work in it every day. I check it every week. I mean, they can take it home and practice. I will send out what should be in it anyway. But for the most part, it should stay in class and be ready to go. How I grade with daily work and assessments, projects, probably everything you would expect. We have a lot of labs. Those are usually a lot of points. But one thing we do in science, which is really cool, is we have a skill set check. So this is where I go around and make sure they have the skills they need. Can they measure correctly with the ruler? Can they use a triple beam balance? And what's neat about it is I actually kind of check it off in the checklist I have. And at the end of the unit, I have a few students usually that don't quite have it. And I'll pull them aside and work in a small group and try to catch them up on those skills. But it's nice that usually everybody gets it by the end of the unit. So yeah, I'm pretty typical in that way. If you have any questions, please email me or Mr. Catalano. If you have Mr. Catalano, Mrs. Hartzik, I don't know who's watching this, but this is my email. It's the best way to get a hold of me. I'm a part-time teacher, so I only teach for a second and third hour. I do not have a regular prep. It kind of rotates from day to day. So email is always the best way to contact me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon, hopefully, and see your kids on Monday. Thanks.